put down creme brulee, and she's ready for Mister to dump the soil. These are my onions. Purple tree collard. Bologna. This has maybe 3 melons in it. Like almost deliberately. Like we all know that what the vines do, but I think they deliberately cover the melons, and that's why when people show us their melons, they are generally showing them to us not just because they're heavier than the foliage, but the foliage is, goddess knows what she's doing, that's all. The tree collard. I could probably come and harvest the outer leaves, but I'm gonna wait. I half-ass pulled this, and look, as soon as I did, it tried to flower. So I need to go ahead and finish pulling that. This is my herb bed. Neither of these have popped up. These are my snow peas. It could use more watering as well, though. Oh, it's a grasshopper. Them things been trying me. It looked like it got caught up in a web. So I'm gonna let Spider-Man, let the spider people, I'm gonna let the spiders handle that. BB's kids, a couple of these came up and then they didn't, so I'm guessing this is not gonna be my ideal starter medium. Moringa, I harvested her so she looks a little skimpy. Same here. Well, this one leaf doesn't look skimpy, but that's the only one there. Hazel's girls. I intend to have 8 kahunas surrounding her, and then these are I transported my my large face violas, my pansy size violas. How about that? Because pansies are violas, but larger as far as I'm concerned. That may not be accurate information, but that's my assessment of those particular flowers. The only difference to me between pansies and violas is that pansies tend to be larger. So, yeah, that happened. And that happened from, I never had pansies anywhere, ever. So that just happened. Oh, Joshua. She got another flower, but it looks like it's gonna fall. I'm not gonna leave the camera on too much. Y'all know how she is. She's introvert, like her mom, like me. Another hazel. I like how pretty and purple these leaves are getting. Really nice. I put 4 more kahunas in this bed to help with the soil and also to continue to shade any lettuce that I do get to pop up here. Spinach came up, but it's still a little too hot for it. So that is what it is, and that's okay. So I have bok choy in between these sugar beets. Purple tree called hazel back there. Because I expect her to grow way up there above and tower above everything else. And if she doesn't, that's okay too. Look at this. I topped this lettuce off because I wanted to keep it in the bed as a placemaker for when I put the next one in. And look what's happening. I'll tell you, Mother Nature is amazing. So, it has these new leaves coming in. Here and here. New leaves. Great demo of how you can top your plants off. Look at that. New leaves coming in. Finally. Blushing for real, for real. She's been blushing for a little while, but it's taken her a real long time to turn color. So I just gave Sunny some more food, and seemed like it turned 10 of her fruits orange right quick. Don't think you all that and your plants don't need doggone fertilizer like I did. I'll let those finish ripening inside. Purple sprouting broccoli. More snow peas that have not. There she goes. She putting in work though. It's like the third time I seen her make this web. I don't know if something got caught in it and she got to eat good to where she gonna go ahead and make it again. Cause she, oh yeah, she making it again. Okay, that's what she worked. Have you ever just watched a spider make a web? It really is fascinating. Goddess did that when she created everything. Everything. Okay, here's Bina. Actually, a couple of these branches could use harvesting. You can see these right out in the open because I pruned it such that you can see it. JV. She might be worthy of being called a varsity. I keep wanting to think it's done, but I think the problem is its inability to continue to stretch out. If it could continue to climb along this fence, I think I would still have more cucumbers, but I won't, so I don't. And this is Esther's mom. She decided to come through late in the game. These are some heavy freaking fruits. The reason why they're heavy though is because all of the clusters are fruiting, and the clusters have about anywhere from 4 to 8. Well, generally 4, right? Let me look and see. 4, but they're a nice size little tomato, so those clusters of 4 are really putting weight on the plant. Some callaloo, JV. I have lots and lots of these kahunas here that I'm just letting get old. My 2 amaranths I scalped here for another bloom. Hopefully. I don't know, maybe that's how it works. We're gonna find out this season. These are more carrots for the relatives. Again, I can't wait to harvest those because then I think it'll clean up the look of the bed significantly. Snap peas are not popping either. I may replant those as well. This verbena is doing really well. This one here. This one on this side, it's having a bit of a struggle. I may come and give it some compost too. That is fruiting. So starting next weekend, I should have okra. I do have my first couple for the first time this year. See? Yeah, I'm gonna let them get overgrown another week, maybe 2, and then I'm gonna pull them. See all these long rooted ass mulberry trees. Look how long that root goes. Oh boy. So you see a bunch of beans hanging like that, but they're all overgrown for the most part, and I'll be using them for seed. Yeah, these get some deep roots. Look at that shit. It's like a foot long. Start to get the hang of when your soil is malleable enough.